Welcome to the Creating Clarity podcast, where we talk about clearing the fog, shifting our focus, and uncovering opportunities that are hidden right in front of us. I'm your host, Dr. Liz Aguirre. Before I begin, I must emphasize that this work is separate from my professional medical work and does not represent medical advice or opinions of any specific organization. Hi, everybody. This is a surprise episode because some of you have emailed me and reached out to me, and there were a few questions about the power hour. So I wanted to unpack that. The first question is, when exactly is the power hour? I'll be honest with you, I can't give you an exact hour. It is different for everybody. However, I did want to clarify what the power hour is first, because that is critically important to being able to determine when the power hour is. So I actually Googled this to see if I could find anything that would help explain it more concretely. And I found a few different power hours. So I have to tell you, the power hour is definitely not a drinking game. There apparently is a power hour drinking game where you drink a lot. That's not what I was talking about. I am also not talking about the power hour as it relates to trading stocks at the later part of the trading day. Not at all. I'm sure that's very useful and powerful, but that's not what I was referring to. I did find some information about the power hour being the time of the day when either the sun rises or sets, because apparently that's the most energetically strong time. And therefore, it's the best time for like meditation. Now, I found this interesting because I do meditate in the morning during my power hour. So maybe there's some connection there. However, the power hour apparently was a phrase that was originally coined by Gretchen Rubin, the author of the Happiness Project. I didn't know that. So she apparently came up with the idea of the power hour as an hour scheduled each week on her calendar to focus on the lower priority yet still important tasks to get done. Whoa, okay. So that is close, but that is also not the same thing as I was talking about. I'm not talking about 1 hour a week. What I define the power hour as is the hour every day that I have the highest energy and motivation. And that's when I really want to get things done. So, again, this is going to be different for everyone. If you go to bed early, wake up early, and you're the most energetically present and motivated first thing in the morning, like me, that is your power hour. That's when you're going to get things done. However, let's say you go to bed early and you wake up early and you do not have energy in the morning, and it's not until like 10 a.m. that you really feel awake and energized, then 10 a.m. is going to be your power hour. And still, there's other people who just kind of get through the day, and it's not until like late night. These are our night owls that they are really starting to feel energetic late at night, and they stay up till like 3 in the morning. If that is you, that means your power hour is sometime during those late night hours. So the power hour is different for everybody. I cannot tell you exactly when it is. It depends on you and how you function and when you are alert. But for me, it's first thing in the morning. So then the next question was really digging into what exactly do you do during the power hour? Again, this is different for everybody. Whenever I heard this spoken about to begin with, the concept was directed at the most mentally challenging thing. But for me, it turned out to not be the most mentally challenging thing. It was the most challenging thing. For me, that's exercise. And I know I need to do it because if I don't exercise, then I also don't eat healthy. And then if I'm not eating healthy, I don't have energy. And it's just kind of a vicious cycle. So for me, my power hour in the morning must include exercise. Yes, I include other things, but it has to include exercise. So that's it for me. But when I was researching this, Gretchen Rubin said that she focuses the power hour on chores in your home or office that bug you or nag you because they get pushed lower on the list and you keep pushing it off and not getting it done and you're carrying it on to the next day. Or it could be tasks that aren't time sensitive, like paying your bills or something, but you need to get them done. So you schedule them during your power hour. So that might be what some of you want to do and need to do during that time. But for me, that's not it. For me, it is getting the most challenging thing done. For me, it's exercise. I know it's important. I'm in a routine, I like to do it. If I find something I like doing, I like running. I had stopped running. But if I don't do it during that time, I'm not going to do it, even if I enjoy it. So for me, it's exercise. That's what I'm doing during the power hour. For you, it might be paying your bills. It might be, writing. It might be, I don't know. It might be something totally unrelated for you. But for me, it's going to be exercise. So the last question, I'll just say, someone asked me what exactly I'm doing in the morning during my morning routine. I'm going to save that for a podcast on another day, and I will go through my entire morning routine. Of course, this is a routine I used to do that was very effective and helpful for me, and I'll introduce that to you and share it with you in another episode. But that's it for today. I hope that cleared some of the muddy water. And absolutely, if you have questions about anything I say, feel free to email me or reach out to me at Liz Aguirre MD on social media. All right. Thanks, everybody. I will see you next week. Thanks for listening. Make sure you hit subscribe so that you won't miss the next episode. And if you like this episode, please share it with a friend and give me a 5-star review so that I can reach more people. I'll see you next week.
Disclaimer: the views and opinions shared here are for information and educational purposes only. They do not serve as a medical or professional advice. They do not represent any academic, medical, or professional institution or organization. If you found this helpful, don't forget to leave a 5-star review.
Thank you.